Assalamualaikum, my name is Alia Nadira binti Rosle. I am a representative of my other members, Aini Hayati, Dr. Siti Sarah Ibrahim and Farah Nadia. We are from UiTM Negeri Sembilan campus. Today I'm going to present you our study entitled Exploring the Usefulness of Google Classroom in Learning Business Mathematics. As we know, since the pandemic COVID-19 hit the entire world, it causes largely disrupted in our health and medical sector. Not to forget, education system also has been affected due to the pandemic. Due to the situation, the way of education has changed to 360, whereby technology has played essential role in education system. Many technologically platforms have been introduced, such as Google's Classroom, Microsoft Teams, Zoom, and so forth. Therefore, there are many items of study have been conducted to study the effectiveness of this kind of tools. In our study, we will explore the usefulness of Google Classroom in learning business mathematics. Google Classroom has launched in 2014, where the users can be estimated nearly to 40 million users, comprising students and teachers. There are a lot of advantages of this platform. It is a free application with flexible accessibility, which is linked with the Google Drive, whereby all the documents are in Word, except PowerPoint can be viewed and edited online by using Google Docs, Sheets, and Slides. Google Classroom also allows the sharing of more than 30 types of files. Okay, there are many studies has been conducted to study the acceptance of the Google Classroom in learning. Study by Al-Ma'ruf and Al-Imran find that perceived ease of use and perceived usefulness has promoted student behaviour intention to use Google Classroom, and this suggested that decision makers at educational system to have the consideration to provide the infrastructure for implementation of Google Classroom. Ventire and et al. Has studied about the usability evaluation of Google Classroom. So, the study concluded that the Google Classroom is highly recommended for the implementation of e-learning. Shaharani et al. Study on the application of Google Classroom as a tool for teaching and learning. The study find that Google Classroom is suitable tool for teaching data mining because Google Classroom is useful in terms of utility and pedagogy. Liu and Chuang in 2016 has studied about integrating Google Classroom to teach writing in Taiwan. So, from the study, has concluded that students have a positive perception regarding the use of Google Classroom. Not to forget, Iftikhar in 2016 also has studied about Google Classroom, what works and how. The study has concluded the use of Google Classroom creates a better interaction between teachers and students, while students believe that this platform is helpful since they can easily get the learning materials uploaded by teachers. Our study is based on the theory of technology acceptance model TAM, which is introduced by Davis in 1986. This theory is an insight into the external factors that influence the user belief, attitude, and objective in accepting any form of technology. The use of technology as a function of how easy it is used to the technology can be looked at through the perceived ease of use and how useful it is to use a particular technology based on perceived usefulness. Our research objectives are to describe the response on the behavior intention and the effective use of the Google Classroom among the undergraduate students in learning business mathematics. and also to identify the relationship between behavior intention and the effective use of the Google Classroom among the undergraduate students in learning business mathematics. Our study used primary data with Likert scale online survey. The survey has been distributed to undergraduate students taking business mathematics course offered by a local university in Malaysia. The students had gone 14 weeks of learning business mathematics using the Google Classroom. We have conducted the reliability analysis to see whether our questionnaire is reliable to be run or not. So since that the reliability of the questionnaire was 0.94 for 21 questions, therefore we can conclude that the questionnaire was reliable to run since all variables in the test were greater than 0.9. Okay, next I will describe the descriptive analysis for all the variables. As we can see in table 2 that most of the students agreed that Google Classroom is useful in learning business mathematics. In table 3, we also can see that majority of the students agreed that Google Classroom is easy to use. For behavior intention, we can see that most of the students agree and strongly agree to increase the use of Google Classroom. They also agree and strongly agree that it is worth to recommend the Google Classroom for other students, and majority of the students agree and strongly agree that they are interested to use the Google Classroom more frequently in the future. We have conducted normality tests in our study. So as we can see, the p-value for all the variables in the study is less than 0.05, indicating that these variables were not normally distributed as required. Therefore, we use the non-parametric trace of Spearman to rank order correlation to see the relationship between the variables. In the correlation analysis, we find that there is a positive relationship between the variable. As you can see, all the variable is in positive value, which and nearly to the 1. We can say that perceived ease of use has quite near strong relationship with the behavior intention. Perceived ease of use also has positive relationship with perceived usefulness, and perceived usefulness has positive relationship between behavior intention. From the study we have conducted, it can be concluded that there are positive relationship between perceived usefulness, perceived ease of use, and behavior intention in learning mathematics through Google Classroom. Perceived ease of use has nearly strong relationship with behavior intention. We can make a conclusion that the student accepted the Google Classroom as a platform in learning business mathematics. It also can be suggested that the student believed that Google Classroom is helpful since they can easily get the learning material uploaded by teachers easily. That's all from me. Thank you.